Hello, hello. Alright, welcome back to the third video of the 5-part series of my artist challenge for October. Today is Ghoul and Purple. And y'all, I've never drawn a ghoul, so I had to kind of look into it. And apparently it's kind of like a ghost, but like I think what I researched was like where it's more like of a living ghost, if that makes sense. So I wanted to have a really delicate looking character that looked very feminine to kind of symbolize kind of femininity of a past time. And then I wanted to have where the skin later on, I add that in. I wanted it to have like cracks, almost like she's porcelain, which also kind of represents a different time period because most people don't have porcelain dolls now. So I had a blast figuring out this character. I really liked her nose from the get-go. I don't typically do a nose that's got like an indentation, but I thought it was really pretty. I did struggle a lot with the eyes, and later on I decided to take out the pupils and just have it all iris, which definitely did give kind of a dead look to it. But long story short, it was fun. It actually turned out really, really good, and she's probably one of my favorites. I think she's my second favorite. I really like the way she turned out, and so the line process was super easy. I just had to figure out where I wanted each piece of hair. I had these like braids. It's braided into like a big braid bun, and the back was French braids into a bun in the back. And I'm not one for drawing braids all the time, mainly because when I started off drawing, I was drawing Elsa from Frozen, and I've just about had it with braids. But I did definitely learn a lot from drawing those. So anyway, so I drew the braided headband, and then this is where I'm starting to adjust. So I wanted the crack on that side of the eye. That way it kind of looked like it was hair, but it kind of didn't. I don't want it to be super dramatic. I just wanted it to be subtle. Because when I think of, that's when I was trying to figure out what color I wanted to do with this one. Even though technically I was supposed to stick with purple. Anyway, so I wanted the crack to show how she's just not really seen. She's still delicate and has to hide it, so I don't want it to be obvious. So I put it on her neck too to make it show like a little bit more just a fragile state. And then the eyes, I don't know why I felt like this character needed really dark eye bags, but I totally love it. It's exactly the character I needed. So the hair, circling back, the color of this hair drove me nuts. I did not like how gray it looked. It just kind of like creeped me out. So I tried to make it darker, tried making it a little bit more purple, and I do think that helped. And later on I add like a little bit of a darker tinge. I actually don't remember. I think I leave it that dark and then I add in lighter pieces. I don't know. The hair was driving me nuts. Not only was it another braid, but it was also just purple hair. I don't know. I was never the purple sister. I was the pink sister. So working with purple is not really my thing, but it's fine. I wanted to have some sort of way to show that she's kind of more dead, because you know the eyes, they're kind of creepy, but you know they're not fully dead. And the cracks, she's still surviving. Under eye bags, she could just be tired. So I wanted to do something that would bring that more to life. So I started adding like bright pink, magenta, airbrush into her cheeks to add blush, but then I also added in like a blue tone, so together they ended up looking purple, and also kind of gave her life and death in the same way, like with the blue tones of death and then the pink of life. She was just fun. I still need to name all these characters, so leave your ideas in the comments. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I will be back with another video on Friday for the 4th out of the 5th. Yay! Alright, bye.